The island of Sao Miguel is one of the most beautiful of the group of Azores islands located west of mainland Portugal. For nature lovers, it's heaven, with so much beauty, each place more beautiful than the one before. In this video, I'm going to share 9 of the most amazing hikes that I did. First, we'll begin with Buraco de São Pedro. From the Pedras do Mar resort in the northern part of the island, as you face the ocean, you walk to the left along the trail along the cliffs. The trail is flat with views all along. Once you reach the lookout point, close by you'll also see the San Pedro Church. To begin the hike to Salto de Farinha waterfall, you can either drive down a very steep road or you can leave your car at the top and walk down the road to the trailhead. This hike is like a fairy tale. It's a short hike crossing over a small bridge. The grounds are also wonderful to have a picnic and just relax. This is part of a longer trail that can take you to other scenic places, or you can just go out and back to the waterfall. Janela do Inferno is a hike that can be done as a loop or out and back. It takes you through different terrain, from fields, through small tunnels, a forest, cow pastures. At the end is a small waterfall coming out at what seems like a window in the rocks. You can see it was very foggy when I did this hike. If it rains, it's very muddy. The tunnels can have puddles of water and be quite dark. It's good to have a flashlight and shoes that can handle the mud as well as the ups and downs of the trail. Miradouro da Boca do Inferno is on the western part of the island. It's a spectacular lookout point. There's plenty of parking before you enter the park. Tall trees surround you until you get to the path to the breathtaking viewpoint. There's also a path down to Canario Lake. In the park, there are tables and chairs to rest and have a picnic. This is not a very difficult path to get to the viewpoint. Lagoa de Fogo is one of the largest lakes on the island. You get to the viewpoint either by car, or at certain times of the year there are shuttle buses that can take you to the top. From there, you can either enjoy the views or hike down to the lake. It's a downhill trail to get to the lake, and at one portion there's a short ladder to climb down as well. Once you're there, you can walk along a portion of the lake and then hike back up. If you have to take the shuttle bus, be sure to get on the right one that goes to where you got on. There are 2 different starting points, and you don't want to end up somewhere else. Mata Jardim José do Canto is a trail near the town of Furnas, known for one of the most famous hot springs of the island. There's an entry fee to get into the botanical garden. Once you've entered, you can walk through the trails of the garden or take the trail to the waterfall Salto de Rosal. The chapel can be viewed from the outside without entering the garden, but once you've entered the garden, you can get closer views, and on certain days of the week, you can enter the chapel as well. The garden is located at Furnas Lake. Ribeiro dos Calderos is on the northeast part of the island. On one side of the road is a majestic waterfall close to the road. From there's a trail further in to a smaller waterfall that's well worth the hike. And across from the street is the Ribeiro dos Calderos Park. There's a small cafe close to the entrance, and you can walk through the park. There's another waterfall here as well, and there's also a watermill and places to sit and have a picnic. Salto do Cabrito is a waterfall and trail closer to the northern part of the island. You can either drive down a steep road to park or park up higher and walk down. Once you get there, you can either walk directly to the waterfall or climb up some stairs and go for a hike along the river through the rocks. There are metal bridges and walkways for part of the trail and regular dirt trails through a lush forest. It's an out and back trail, so you can turn around at any point. I tried to go to the end and found it ended up at a main road. Praia de Viola is in the northern part of the island. I parked up on the road and walked to the start of the trail after passing a few homes. It's a downhill walk to the ocean. As you face the ocean, on the left side, you can walk along the rocks to one waterfall. The beach is a great place to hang out, and you can also walk along the coast crossing over rocks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to know more about the hot springs of Sao Miguel, you can check out my video on that. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share my channel with your family and friends. See you in the next video to explore more beautiful places.